Welcome everybody to Thursday Night Riot here on YouTube TV. And we get started with a tag team matchup. I am Hector Hernandez alongside Chad Cattleman, and we are live tonight from Vancouver, Canada. We get started with the former World Tag Team Champions, Perry and Elijah. Yeah, they don't look too happy. Look at the eyes of Elijah and Perry here tonight. Well, you can't really see their eyes, Hector. I mean, I can. You can call me Superman or whatever you want, but I have that double vision.
Is a tag team match scheduled for one fall, making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 573 pounds. Elijah Butcher and Sinister Michael Perry.
Well, here they come, the former tag team champions, ladies and gentlemen. And well, the Gremlins sure did impress everybody after winning the Hell in a Cell this past weekend. Yeah, you were right about that. Perry fell off the damn cage not once but twice. And then Elijah fell right to the middle of it as the Riot RIOT taking advantage of the situation, becoming the new World Tag Team Champions. Oh, but we got a new tag team here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready. These guys known as the War Dogs.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 556 pounds, the Punisher, Russ Cannon, and Headhunter, Don Davis, the Doom Brigade.
All right, you heard it right there, ladies and gentlemen. The newest tag team, the War Dogs, Russ Cannon and Don Davis, the newest tag team to make their way down here to Thursday nights. And what an interest from these two men. And my God, Perry and Elijah looking at each other like they don't know what the hell's going on. And a quick tag in right here from Perry and Elijah as this new tag team trying to make their presence felt here tonight. A takedown and roll-up right here on Perry. One. And a kick out at one. Now an Irish whip to the corner from Perry. And Perry trying to establish his dominance here tonight, showing this new tag team exactly who he is. And I'm pretty sure they know who they are. Well, the man with the mohawk, I believe his name, ladies and gentlemen, is, look at my notes right here. Somebody spilled some juice all over my notes right here. I don't know what the hell's going on here. I believe the guy with the mohawk, and TJ is in the chat room, he can correct me if I'm wrong. I believe that his name is Russ Cannon, the legal man right there, and the other man on the top of the apron, Don Davis. And Chad, you didn't even open up the chat today, the votes. Well, I mean, nobody knows about the War Dogs, but I guess we can open it up. And if you think it's going to be If you think it's going to be Perry and Elijah, put up the devil emoji. If you think it's going to be the War Dogs, then put up a 100. All right, and I stand corrected, and it was Don Davis who is the legal man. Russ Cannon being the other man. And these two men, you know, long time, oh my God, look at what Perry's going to do right here. Leg drop from Perry right there. And now Russ Davis going to get the tag in right here. And waiting for Perry to enter right here. And these men were known as the War Dogs right here. They remind me of somebody back in the WWFD days. Bull Cannon and Balls or something, I can't remember. Bull and Balls was their name or something, I can't remember. But those men look like some dominatrix type guys, but these guys are straight mercenaries here on Thursday night. I've heard a little bit about them. They come from another federation, not necessarily the Asgardian one that Moss once upon a time was a part of, but nonetheless, these men right here are the newest tag team, new signees from our GM, Lewis Thorne. And he's doing a big old... Well, Lewis Thorne has been doing a hell of a job as of late, getting a new talent signed here and taking over for the OGM Ford, and well, moving into legacy season as not the Royal Rumble, but the Greatest Rumble is upon us in about 3.5 weeks from now. And well, I know tonight we do have a triple threat match for that qualifier matchup. Patron, Tommy Gunn, and Lenny Love will be in that matchup later on tonight, as Hexagon was the first member of either roster to join that Battle Royale, which will happen in 3 weeks' time here on Thursday Night Riot, with a chance at the number 30 spot in that Rumble. And here's a cover from Elijah 1 and a kick out at 1. And we continue our bout here on Thursday Night Riot. And I'm sure the Gremlins are watching this matchup right here, not only scouting Perry and Elijah, but they're perhaps scouting the new tag team that trying to climb the mountain. As you know, everybody starts from the bottom. And now a double team right here. Oh, and a nice arm breaker right there from Perry and Elijah. But the crowd here not liking what they're seeing from Perry and Elijah here in Vancouver. And a nice power slam by Don Davis. And a kick out right there. Oh, break up anyways. And now Don Davis in the ring right now. And oh, a ripcord knee connects right there from Don Davis. And now Russ Davis will make his way into the ring. And I might be butchering those two names right there. And I'll check my notes as well to make sure that I am not doing exactly that. And I believe I am. Let me see what my notes say right here. It's Russ Cannon, not Russ Davis. Well, I knew you were. They're not brothers. I mean, we've had enough brothers as it is already. We're getting a little bit more creative here. And that right there is actually Russ Cannon inside the ring right there. Don Davis being the other one on the outside looking in. And now Perry with a big club right there to the corner. And now Perry now trying to choke the man in the corner. And now getting back to the vertical bases right here. And we have a star-studded lineup here tonight, Hector. Yeah, we really do, Holmes. And not only do we have a tag team. Oh, look at this. Hold on. Oh, my God. Going for total destruction right there is Perry and Elijah. But that is not going to be enough right here. Now the War Dogs trying to take down Perry and Elijah here tonight, and these two right here trying to impress the GM here, the new signees. If you just joined us, Chad Kettleman alongside Hector Hernandez, and now Elijah with that tongue and death grip right there, trying to take down Cannon. And now Perry's going to get the tag back in, and the crowd here in Vancouver still continuing their boos and their displeasures for the big nasty monsters known as Elijah and Senator Perry here tonight. And a power bomb now, this time to Don Davis, and now Perry's looking to fly right there, Holmes, but thought about it and did not go for it. And now look at Don Davis trying to fake him out, but Perry pulls him back down. Face buster on the outside. This is not a Riot Rules matchup. There are the 10 counts and there are disqualifications in this one. Perry is well aware of that right there, but they're still fighting here on the outside as we get the drone cam come around the corner right there and watch the action as it unfolds here at ringside. And now Perry working on the right arm of Don Davis. Up to a 6 count, I believe I heard. 7 count now, and Perry with a discus punch, and down goes Don Davis. 8 count right there. Perry still fighting here on the outside. Shelley telling him to get back in the ring right there. Don Davis on Dream Street. 9 count, and Perry and Elijah might steal one right here, and they do. Elijah and Perry win a dud of a matchup as the War Dogs or right in their ass. But a 10 count was the verdict here tonight. I'm not very happy with it myself, but the War Dogs will be back with another matchup next week. Oh, you can bet your bottom dollar that they will be. But, well, Elijah and Perry winning this matchup, like Hector said, not like the way he wanted it to end, but nonetheless, Perry and Elijah do it. 10 count Jones right there on the outside, and the War Dogs were very impressive in this opening matchup. Yeah, they really were. They bring a lot of power. They kind of remind me of Lethal Force on Tuesday nights. Maybe not as lethal, but these mercenaries here, the War Dogs, are here to stay. And Perry and Elijah, they'll win one here tonight via the countout. And there it is right there, that 10 count. Don Davis was on Dream Street, and Perry and Elijah will walk away with this one. And if I'm Meltzer, I give this 2 stars. Let's see what they give him. Oh, 3.5 stars. All right, we got another debut here tonight. Ivy Jackson makes her debut tonight against this woman, Rude Rita Blocker. And now we make our way down to the ring for that bout. All right, well, here she comes. Rude Rita Blocker making her way down to the ring here tonight, live in Vancouver, live on YouTube TV, ladies and gentlemen.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Nashville, Tennessee, Riley.
There she comes, Rude Rita Blocker, with all her insanity, makes her way down. We'll have to see what Ivy Davis brings here to the ring here tonight. Well, Rude Rita Blocker always bringing it, and it's not Davis. I don't know why you keep saying Davis. There's only one Davis on the damn whole card, Holmes. Her name is Ivy Jackson, Holmes. Like, sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. Well, here she comes, Ivy Jackson, making her way down.
Louisville, Kentucky, Soldier Ivy Jackson.
Kind of looks like G.I. Jane, but with hair. Well, I don't know, but she looks like one tough customer, I tell you that much. I'm sure she is. She's probably tougher than a $2 steak, but then again, a lot of people in this business are, and we'll have to find out right now. how this will transpire here tonight. Well, if you think it's going to be a Rudy blocker out here, let's just put up a laughing emoji. And if you think it's going to be Miss Ivy Jackson, then put up a 100 there in the comments. All right, we missed a couple of shout-outs in the first segment. We want to give a big shout-out to John watching in South Carolina. A big shout-out to Michael Perry watching probably in the Regal Theater, maybe at the University of Maryland. You never know these days. But we'll shout-out to you, Michael. And then a big shout-out to TJ watching down in South Carolina. Come on. And also big shout-out to Steve Blocker, wherever you're at, man. We want to say big shout-out to you, as we hadn't seen you in a lot of years, and we hoped that you'd come back home one day. And this is actually the sister of Steve Blocker, Miss Rudrita Blocker. Rumor has it that Steve Blocker had turned into Rudrita Blocker, and that's who he is today. Well, I don't know about all that, but nonetheless, we are here on Thursday Night Riot right here. And look at this. Nice Hurricane Rana takedown right there by Ivy Jackson, and a big leg drop right there. And well, it's good to see the women in action early on in this program, ladies and gentlemen. Well, not a Riot Rules matchup, but Rudrita Blocker and Ivy going to go at it here on the outside. I don't know if we'll have time. I guess we will. Bring that drone cam. Oh, my God. And she just bounced off the apron right there. Thought she was going to go towards the steel steps, but Rudrita Blocker having perhaps a little bit of mercy on Ivy Jackson here tonight. And if Rudrita Blocker destroys Ivy here tonight, I'm going to have to call up Miss Jackson and sing to her. Sorry, Miss Jackson. But we'll get to that whenever he gets there. And right now, up to a 6 count here. They need to think about getting back in the ring, and I believe they are right here. They do exactly that. All right, Rudrita Blocker getting back up to the top rope right here. And a big elbow connects right there on top of Ivy Jackson. So Ivy's having a little bit of trouble here. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. And this matchup continues here tonight, Hector. Yeah, it sure does, Chad. And Ivy needs to come up with something pronto, because if not, Rudrita Blocker's going to win this matchup. A leapfrog Faymaster right there. Now Ivy Jackson is on the move right here. Let's see what she's going to do here. Oh, look at this. Oh, what a move right there. 1, 2, and a kick out right there. When she dropped her, it kind of reminiscent to an atom bomb way back in the day. If you know, you know. And oh, look at this springboard right there. A missile drop kick right into the chest of Rudrita Blocker. Cameraman, can you please get to another angle, please? Thank you so much. Rudrita Blocker for getting up. We need to get a sensor bar every time that she shows up skirt right there. But right now, Rudrita Blocker showing up and showing out. And look at this now. Dead press military slam. And she's about to drop her like an IHOP pancake. And my gosh, she belly flopped on there. And Rudrita Blocker continuing her assault right here. Power bomb. And I don't know if Ivy Jackson knew what she was getting herself into here tonight, but Rudrita Blocker is in control of this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, she is for the most part. And now look at this Irish whip. And oh, Rudrita Blocker's going to explode. Oh, and Ivy Jackson just flew across right there like whenever you're driving on the highway and you hit a big bug and it's like, oh no, and then blop. Exactly the way Ivy Jackson fell right there. And a 299er right there for Ivy Jackson. The match continues here on Thursday Night Riot, Holmes. Now Rudrita Blocker with a full head of steam and a big splash, and down goes Ivy. Oh, this could be the Rita Cater right here. If she hits the Rita Cater, this could be it. There it is right there. Rita Cater connects. And this has to be it. Poor Ivy. We're going to have to take her off the mat with a spatula. 1, 2, and oh, a 299er again, and she still has life here tonight. Well, never say never till the fat lady sings. Well, I don't think that Rudrita Blocker will ever make it to American Idol. She sang one time on karaoke night and it did not go well, Holmes. And that's not what I meant, Hector, but nonetheless, oh, a cannonball now from Rudrita Blocker, and This could be it for Ivy this time. No, she's not. She's still fighting back. Ivy Jackson trying to do her best here tonight. Springboard moonsault connects from the bottom rope. Not sure how much damage that does right there. And now look at this. Oh, what a move right there from Ivy. 1, 2, and a kick out. It was not a 299er, so don't even say it. Don't even dare say it, Chad. Counter right there. I thought Ivy Jackson was trying to finish this matchup. Well, she was, but Rita Blocker caught her slipping right there. Now takes her to the corner. And oh no. Oh no, Ivy. Oh, I'm sorry, but this is a no splash zone. Rude Rita Blocker with a blocker bomb right there. Oh my God, cameraman, move out of the way. 1, 2, and 3. Rude Rita Blocker upsets the new signee here tonight. There's a victory right here for Rude Rita Blocker. Ivy Jackson did not see it coming. No, she did not. I mean, I feel bad for the girl. I mean, makes her debut tonight and is unable to beat Rude Rita Blocker. But Rude Rita Blocker is just a force to be reckoned with. But that's what GM Thorne is all about. He's not going to give you easy pickings in these matchups. He's going to make you earn every single victory, ladies and gentlemen. And tonight, it just was not the night of Ivy. It was a night of Rude Rita Blocker. And right there, you see the beginning of the end with the Rita Cater in the middle of the ring. That wasn't enough, but I got to give A for effort for this woman because she continued to fight to the bitter end right there. And that was a very athletic move right there by Ivy Jackson. But it wasn't enough. And then right here is when it all went down the drain. Rita Blocker with a blocker bomb. And that was all she wrote. 1, 2, and 3. Rude Rita Blocker wins it. We'll be right back with more Thursday Night Riot right after this. All right, we get ready for this next matchup right here as Famous Joe takes on the Ace Man. 1-on-1 next. All right, here he comes, Famous Joe. Perhaps one of the most famous. Well, he will be famous.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Jackson, Mississippi. Weighing in at 258 pounds. Wonderful Joe Ramone.
Here he comes, Famous Joe, and you're right, he's becoming more famous as he comes along. And I hear that there is a new t-shirt going to be designed. A new t-shirt will be here next week for Famous Joe, so keep a lookout for that one. But right now we get ready. Famous Joe in the ring. Get ready now as the Hall of Famer, the Ace Man, will make his way down to the ring now. All right, here he comes. He's been out of action for a few weeks, but he is back.
Indian, weighing in at 220 pounds. Ace Man.
The international superstar, the Ace Man. Back here on Thursday nights. He's been gone for a few, for a cup of tea or so, and he's back tonight ready for action. And we'll see how this one transpires, as the all-international superstar has done it all. And tonight, looking for a new fight, new challenge. And, well, tonight he found one against Famous Joe. Sure did, and it should be an interesting matchup, a clash of styles here tonight, if you will. It's Famous Joe, kind of a brawler, I guess, kind of a powerhouse, and then Ace Man more of a striker, with a little hint of high flying. Now you got that right. All right, we get off started here with a tornado DDT. And these two are going to tie up right here. Well, they're tying up all right, and Ace Man looks like he's going to get the best of Joe right here and start this matchup off after that tornado DDT. And that's the Ace Man. He's all about tradition, all about style and everything in between, Holmes. And we want to give a big shout out to our friends watching in India, especially our friend DK. Yeah, I got that right. DK, if you're watching, big shout out to you back in India. And right now, Joe getting the better of the international superstar here tonight, Ace Man. And then, of course, later on tonight, you don't want to go nowhere, as we do have a #1 contender match for the World Heavyweight Championship. So Mills will be watching that matchup, and that matchup will contain Sean Casey from Ruin, Lenny Love, and El Guapo Chuck. So one of those men will be indeed facing Jay Mills at the Great American Rumble in about 3.5 weeks. That is awesome, Holmes. And then also later on tonight, we have the Bruiserweight title on the line, Shang Mi versus Smoke. And that'll be an interesting matchup as well. That's right, the main event tonight, the #1 contendership, well, excuse me, not #1 contendership, a Royal Rumble qualifier for the number 30 spot, and that is between Tommy Gunn, Cyrus, and El Patron. And they're fighting here on the outside. Not a Riot Rules matchup here tonight. And both of these men still going at it here and up to a 4 count, so they still have plenty of time. Plenty of time to get back in the ring now. 6 count. Yeah, they better get with it. That's all I know. And now Famous Joe, nice shoulder tackle right there, and there's another one. And Now he's going to take down Ace Man right there with that one, ladies and gentlemen. And 1, 2, and a kick out. Ace Man now on the offense again. Ace Man trying to pick up the pieces right here. Famous Joe fighting back. And a shotgun kick connects right there. And down goes Famous Joe, and Ace Man starting to feel it here tonight. Yeah, he is right there. And that's a Indian style spine buster right there. And I guess you forgot to open up the votes here tonight. And I guess if you want Famous Joe, put up a 100. If he's going to be the Ace Man, just put a simple thumbs up, since Chad is losing his damn mind tonight. Oh, just got so much going on here tonight on the Riot. Yeah, you act like you're the GM, Holmes. Kick out at 2 right there, and Famous Joe still has a way to go right here. Yeah, especially against the Ace Man, former world champion, former United States champion, former Riot champion, former television champion, former tag team champion, former champion. 1, 2, and Famous Joe almost had him right there. And I noticed that Big Bad Bishop Brown's not on the card tonight. What's going on with him? Oh, well, he's still licking his wounds from that horrible matchup against Mills. It was not a horrible matchup. It was a damn good match, Chet. Come on. Well, we didn't win the damn thing, so if you didn't win, it's horrible. Well, whatever. See, he's licking his wounds tonight, huh? I guess he doesn't have no way to lick them anymore since Andrea's there with main event Mills. And oh, he went for the big finisher right there, but gets countered with a drop toe hold, and Famous Joe with a nice elbow from the top rope, and Famous Joe's cooking up something wicked tonight, Holmes. Yeah, but he needs to stay on top of the prize right there instead of over there celebrating like he won the match already. See what happens right there? You celebrate too early, and you get the ringer. Yeah, but he didn't lose yet, Holmes. And now look at this. Famous Joe with a Boston Crab. I didn't even know he was from Boston. Ace Man might tap out right here. You don't even know who the Ace Man is, Holmes. The Ace Man doesn't tap out, and you don't even make him bleed his own blood, Holmes. Oh, there's Famous Joe right there with a famous shuffle. And there he goes. Ace Man goes down. This could be it right here. All right, 1, 2, and Famous Joe did it and took care of the Ace Man here tonight. I cannot believe it, Holmes. I cannot believe that he caught Ace Man with that shuffle and took him down. Oh, believe it. Believe it, believe it, believe it. Well, I do believe this. I do believe that we will go to commercial break. Oh, really, Hector? You had to just go down that path? Well, I mean, you want to be ugly about it, yeah. Famous Joe doing Famous Joe things here tonight and beating the international superstar. I hope our GM Thorne is taking notes that Famous Joe is here and he is taking names, Holmes. He might be stuck in the 80s, but this man right here, he's making things happen just like it makes that Jerry Crow happen every single day. You're right about that. And both men bloodied up here tonight, and I already thought Ace Man had it in the bag. And then right here could have been the deciding factor as the elbow connected. Yep, and then right here caught the Ace Man slipping with those combinations right there. Famous Joe with a famous shuffle, and down went Ace Man. I think that maybe his fist was loaded, Holmes. Oh, don't start all that mess. It was not loaded. Famous Joe won it fair and square. There's your winner. We'll be right back with more right after this. Four-star matchup. All right, we get into this one. We get into this one right here. Triple threat match. The winner to face Main Event Mills at the Great American Rumble, Holmes. And that's a perfect right there for these men.
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring, representing Retribution from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Weighing in at 186 pounds, Sean Casey.
Big standing ovation for this man right here, Sean Casey, as we are in Vancouver, Canada, in the homeland of that man right there, Sean Casey. And who the hell booked this gig? Do you realize that I have to fly from Canada to United States, to Canada, to United States, to Canada, back to United States, and then from Canada one more time, all the way down to Washington, D.C.? Luckily, it's the northern border and not the southern one, because if that was the case, they might be thinking that I'm smuggling some goods from Tijuana, Holmes. Hector, sometimes I wonder what goes on in that brain of yours. Well, don't think too hard, Holmes, because it's a lot. The man of 1,004 jobs, that's 1,005 thoughts all day long, Holmes. All right, well, there's Sean Casey representing Ruin here tonight. Now we get ready. Now I got this, Holmes. The man that's going to win this matchup and face Main Event Mills in 3.5 weeks. The most Wapo of the Wapos, El Wapo Chuck.
Weighing in at 226 pounds, El Chuck.
Well, here he comes, El Wapo Chuck. Claims to be the most handsome man of all of WFA. Not only of WFA, all of Simulation Pro Wrestling, Holmes. We haven't seen a man this handsome since Handsome Angelo when he was with the A-listers way back when. Well, big shout out to Angelo if you're watching. There he is, strutting his stuff, El Wapo Chuck. Pyrotechnics and all, Holmes. And Crazy Carnage not here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, as he is just not here tonight, dealing with some other stuff. But we do want to say a big shout out to Jamar watching in Richmond, Virginia. Yep, big shout out to the big homie Jamar watching in in Richmond, Virginia. And also big shout out to the O'Grady family watching here in Canada. Big shout out to Sean and to little Odin, Team Odin, all the way, Holmes.
And from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 257 pounds, the Warlock, Lenny Love.
Well, here comes that psychopath, Hector, Lenny Love. Yeah, here he comes, and I hope he doesn't win. I hope he doesn't win tonight. I hope that El Wapo Chuck wins it all, or maybe even Sean Casey. All right, well, there's Hector's pick right there. Yeah, Holmes, and a big shout out to TJ watching down at South Kakalaki, South Carolina. Look at that, a face only a mother could love, Holmes. All right, well, we get ready now as Lenny Love is in the ring now. Everything's going to be that man, Sean Casey. Put up a skull emoji. Everything's going to be that man right there. Put up a smiley face. And everything's going to be that guy who just put up the devil emoji. All right, you heard it right there from Hector. He's taking over the voting duties right here. Triple threat match right here, and big shout out also to our friend Jimmy Embry watching in the East Coast. Yeah, big shout out to Kenny also watching. Shout out to Bucky watching. And shout out to the Piper family also watching here tonight. Well, we forgot another one right here. Big shout out to Wesley Figs watching in Chicago, Illinois. And a big shout out also to Devontae Jones watching down in Arizona. It's hotter than a hoochie coochie down there, I tell you what, Holmes. Hey, you know, I was wondering why people are looking at me so ugly today when we walked in, when we went to go eat. Well, actually, this morning in the gym, people were staring at me ugly, and I said, "Well, what the hell's going on? Did I leave some pre-workout on my nose or what?" And come to find out, when I was flexing in the mirror, I realized that I had a Florida Panthers shirt on, a Stanley Cup Finals shirt on, and the people in Canada just don't like that. They want the cup back in Canada, but what can I say? Kenny and the people down there in Florida have the Stanley Cup on lock right there, and I heard they already broke the son of a gun, and I digress. Now Wapo Chuck back in the ring right now, and nice Hurricane Rana takedown for him. And now Lenny Love gets back in there pretty fast. Yeah, he sure does, Holmes. And now look at this. Going after. You like that, Sean? You know I had to say something, Holmes. Lenny Love there girl with a pin attempt right there, and El Wapo Chuck took out the whole ring. I even took down Shelly, baby. I told her she needs to watch out. But my goodness, El Wapo Chuck going for it all right here. Well, how cool would that be for El Wapo Chuck to have a shot at Main Event Mills for the championship, Holmes? I'm not saying that he'll win. I'm just saying, how cool would it be if he gets the shot at the title, Holmes? Well, I don't know how much he would fare. You know how my boy Bishop Brown did. Yeah, he didn't fare too good, but that's another story for another time. And now look at this. El Wapo Chuck fighting off Sean Casey. And El Wapo Chuck now going after Sean Casey right here. And, a Hurricane Rana, a taste of his own luchador medicine right there. And now look at this. A Hurricane Rana this time from El Wapo Chuck, and Sean Casey now from behind. So all three men trying to go for the win here tonight. Oh, they really are, Holmes. And I mean, come on, you got the World Heavyweight Championship on the line. How could you not give it all you've got? And El Wapo Chuck crash and burn right there. Sean Casey looking to win this one, and a kick out right there. And Sean Casey losing the All International Championship matchup to Dave Danger. So it looks like they're going to have themselves a trifecta. Yeah, the trilogy will end right there. And it'll be Sean Casey versus Dave Danger in 3 weeks' time. Unless they decide to tango earlier, but I think the GM wants it to happen at the Night of Champions, right before the Rumble. And a headbutt right there off of a big flip right there from Lenny Love to El Wapo Chuck there. And what the hell was that? I tried to open my Coke right there, and it splashed all over the place. Well, you got to lower my damn Florida Panthers t-shirt, Holmes. Thanks for ruining that. God damn it, did Odin put you up to it? I bet you he texted you. Let me see your phone, Holmes. You don't need to see my phone. It wasn't nobody. It was just a damn accident. I'm going to trade you for the damn Ovaltine, man. For the OG. At least the Ovaltine won't spill everywhere. So Sean Casey in the corner now. We're trying to, there he is. Oh, he tried to swipe Lenny Love with it right there. Oh, it was... And now Lenny Love over throwing up blue stuff right there. God damn it. Everybody just losing their damn minds tonight. And now look at this. The Canadian just hit a damn even flow right here. Now he's going to win this matchup over El Wapo Chuck. Chuck, tap out. Not tap out. Kick out, Holmes. Kick out. Oh, damn it. That's what I get for wearing the Florida Panthers shirt. Sean Casey has won it and becomes the new #1 contender for Mills' World Heavyweight Championship, Holmes, in 3.5 weeks at the great American Rumble, Holmes. All right, well, Sean Casey does win it. He took down El Guapo Chuck with that even flow to end this matchup. But you see the replay right there is a Pele kick after El Guapo Chuck took everybody out, including the referee, Shelley. And right there, oh, man, that was a pretty move right there from El Guapo. And then right there was the end of it right there, the even flow from Sean Casey. And that's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Sean Casey will now face Jay Mills for the world title. Pretty damn good matchup. Don't go nowhere. The main event is coming up next. I swear, if they don't put 5 stars in this matchup, then I blame it on that man right there, Sean Casey. Surprised you didn't blame it on Lenny Love. Well, him too. I say they give him 4 stars. Let's see. Told you. And you're wrong again, Holmes. This is not the main event of the night. This is for the Bruiserweight Championship. Shang Mi versus Smoke. Coming up next.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match and is for the Fighting Alliance Championship.
All right, you're right about that. Bruiserweight Championship on the line, and Shang Mi coming out here with one dumb hoe. And this is his first chance at a title here on Thursday Night Riot. Smoke has been unstoppable since winning that matchup. And he vows to stay that way for the foreseeable future, Holmes. Shang Mi in the ring right now. Here he comes, the Ruin. Not the Ruin, the Bruiserweight Champion with the Ruin strap right there. Smoke coming out here with his main squeeze, Kitty Adams. Here, kitty. And this should be one hell of a matchup if I do say so myself. There's Smoke out here with Katie Adams, and, well, we'll show you the Bruiserweight Championship on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we sure will. There it is right there on your screen, and we will take you down to ringside for the announcement of these two fine gentlemen.
Introducing the challenger from Osaka, Japan, weighing in at 225 pounds. And his opponent from Long Beach, California, weighing in at 174 pounds. The Fighting Alliance Champion, Smoke!
All right, there's a Bruiserweight Championship, and Shelly will take it away from Smoke, and she'll present it to Shang Mi as a sign of respect for the challenger. And now we will show it to the world to see, and everybody watching around the globe. Big shout out to Jamar watching in Richmond, Virginia, and a big shout out to, I guess that's everybody on the list. Well, I know TJ won't agree with this, but shout out to Moss watching in South Carolina. That's your neighbor, damn it. And the Bible says, love thy neighbor. All right, well, if you think it's going to be Smoke that wins this matchup, then put up a smoke emoji. If you think it's going to be Shang Mi, then put up a 100. All right, I don't think we have any Chinese emojis, but could be wrong. And a knee twist right there from Smoke to Shang Mi. And Wong Dum Ho there on the outside. Yeah, she sure is. And so is Kitty Adams. And, you know, I got in trouble because I asked him, I said, you like some hibachi Holmes? And I took a piece of rice at his face, and luckily he dodged it with a chopstick. And I don't know, he cussed me out in Japanese or something, Chinese. And I said, well, I got to go Holmes. And that was the end of that. It's been an eventful day. A lot of hate towards Hector Hernandez here in Canada. But I guess I'm stuck here for another month before we fly back to the States. Having a big hit right there for Smoke. And now look at this. The big suplex coming right there, and down goes Shang Mi. No disqualifications, no countouts in this one. But you have to win inside the squared circle. Thought he was going to go for a weapon of choice, or perhaps a chair right there, but went for the missile drop kick instead. And now going up to the middle rope right here. Might be looking for another missile drop kick right here, Hector. Could be, let's see. No, he went for the jumping neck breaker, nothing doing, and Shang Mi with his own neck breaker on Smoke here tonight. Irish whip. And arm drag takedown. And look at Shang Mi now bringing a table into the matchup. Oh, that's interesting right there. As a table now is in play. There's a clothesline. There's another clothesline, and oh, he missed it. Oh, and a super kick right there from Shang Mi. Well, let's see if it's enough for a new champion. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. You know, I heard something down the rumor mill, Holmes, and it's, I mean, I don't know if Shang Mi is going to like this or not, because I don't know who exactly Wong Dum Ho is to him, if that's his main squeeze or just a geisha or massage therapist. I don't know, but rumor has it that Perry is crushing on One Dumb Ho. And I told Perry, so you got to be one dumb son of a bitch to like somebody else's woman, Holmes. Well, that's exactly what I was trying to say about Mills. Oh, don't be bringing up old shit. Come on, Holmes. But right now, Smoke trying to win this one. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. 299er right there. Match continues right here, and Smoke rolling along just fine. Shang Mi has got to come up with some defense right here. And now both women from kind of getting in the way right here. One Dumb Hole right here by our table. Yeah, she sure is, Holmes. And around kind of retracting because Kitty Adams giving her that look right there. And what a kick right there from Shang Mi. Shang Mi's not out of it just yet, ladies and gentlemen. Still has some fight in him. And now shooting him back to the inside. He's Shang Mi. And now a cover right here. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. The match continues here on Thursday Night Riot. Thank you for joining us here tonight, whether you're watching it live or watching the replay. Thank you for letting us into your home space or office space or car space or my space, whatever space you're watching from, Holmes. And now look at this flatliner. This has to be it. Thanks for coming. 1, 2, and a 299. And that was a true 299er right there. Smoke thought he had him in the bag. But somehow, some way, Shang Mi not giving up just yet. And now the table is in play. He has put it up, and the crowd here in Vancouver is going bananas, Holmes. And now look at this. Smoke fighting him off right here. Leg drop from Smoke. Oh, and his head almost hit that table right there. That would have been bad for Shang Mi. Might still be bad right here if Smoke uses it to his advantage. And oh, he tried, but just didn't have the accuracy right there. And watch out, Shang Mi. You might be flatlined right here, Holmes. And there he comes. Flatliner connects, and this has to be it. Count him down, baby. 1, 2. Oh, and a 2 count right there. Not even a 99. That was a strong 2 count right there. And Shang Mi saying, not done quite yet, Holmes. This will drop kick connect right there, and now we'll see. Oh, look at this. And, oh, and he took him down right there. And now these two men still on their vertical bases right here. Now look at this Smoke. Death Valley Driver. It is. Oh, right through the table. And my goodness, Shang Mi with a lucky bounce to the outside. And now a toothpick. A giant-sized toothpick. Whooping that ass right there, Holmes. Shang Mi now trying to take down Smoke. Yeah, we might have a new champion here tonight if Shang Mi can do the unthinkable. Hook of the leg for the title. 1, 2, and she got it 2. And now look at this. Oh, a code breaker. And Shang Mi bringing out all the stops now. And this could be it right here. Shang Mi could be trying to finish him with that deadly kick right there. He's tuning up the Chinese band. And that's it right there. Hook of the leg. 1, 2, and a 299er. My goodness, what a bona fide, what do you call it, Holmes? A bona fide barn burner here tonight, Hector. And now look at this, an armbar on Smoke. He might tap out here tonight. He might, and he does. We have a new champion. We have a new champion. Shang Mi has done it and taps out Smoke here tonight in Vancouver. My goodness, what a title match. I thought that Smoke had it in the bag not once, but twice. Even put that man through a table. I don't know if we'll show the replay or not, but there's a good chance we might. And now look at this big splash right here from Smoke. I thought that was it. Shang Mi kicked out of it. And then right here, Holmes, a shot to the gut right there. Combination right there. Double knees to the back. Double stomp to the back, excuse me. And then right here, this big flatliner, and I thought that was it, but nothing could be done right there. And then he went for another one right here. No, that was not a flatliner. My mistake. And right here, he tuned up the Chinese band, Holmes. Connected, boom. And then right there, he kicked out, but then Shang Mi wasn't done yet. Hit him with a combination again. And then right there, takes him down with that deadly armbar, and Shang Mi will be shanging tonight with that Wong Dung Ho as he is the new Bruiserweight Champion of the World. We'll be right back. The main event is coming up next, but Shang Mi has done it, Holmes. Konnichiwa. All right, it's main event time here on Thursday Night Riot, Holmes.
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 270 pounds, the All-American, Tommy Gunn.
There comes Tommy Gunn now, the All-American, making his way down to the ring here, and he's looking for the number 30 spot in the Greater American Rumble. Yeah, he sure is, Holmes, and tonight he will get that chance, Holmes. But he has a lot of crazy opponents that also want that matchup. They're gunning for it. And a big shout out to Matt Lindsay watching in St. Louis, Missouri, Holmes. I said Gunn, thought about Gunner, and I thought about Matt Lindsay. So hello to you, Matt Lindsay, watching in St. Louis, Missouri, Holmes. Uh-oh, business is about to pick up, Holmes. Here he comes, the Hall of Famer, the BMF of WFA, and one of the greatest of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, the legend himself, El Patron.
Representing the militia from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 265 pounds, the machine, El Patron.
Well, they call him the War Machine, and he is on his way down the ring, and he has that same intense look in his eye, Hector. He sure does. And a big shout out to Patron for taking down GWE once and for all, beating Moss and the Asgardians this past weekend at Bad Blood. And you can watch the replay on the YouTube channel, Holmes, if you haven't done yet. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, Holmes. If you're watching it, you found us. Don't forget to tell a friend. Don't forget to share. And keep it coming, Holmes. Well, Patron did take down GWE this past weekend, as you said. And tonight, looking to take down Tommy Gunn and also take down Cyrus the Virus. Well, Tommy Gunn doesn't know what the hell he's got himself into. This man right here is very dangerous, Holmes. Representing the almighty MOB here tonight. Now we get ready as Cyrus the Virus makes his way down to the ring.
And representing Havoc from the internet, weighing in at 230 pounds, Curtis the Virus.
Here he comes, Cyrus the Virus making his way down the ring, representing Tech 9 as Mac Browser. He is not here tonight, and of course these two fell short of the Tag Team Championship opportunity as well. But right now we get ready as the triple threat match is underway. Well, not quite yet, but it will be underway shortly. And this is for that Battle Royal qualifier that will happen in 3.5 weeks here. The winner of that Battle Royal will get the number 30 spot in the Rumble. So the big implications in that matchup, ladies and gentlemen. And now look at Tommy Gunn now going after Cyrus the Virus, and now going after Patron and Cyrus the Virus. And my goodness, Cyrus looking very motivated here tonight, but Patron now trying to get his licks in. But Cyrus very dangerous right there with them bowling shoes. Well, I asked him about that. So why do you use bowling shoes, Holmes? And he said that they give him extra grip. And I said, man, they're supposed to be not grippy. They're supposed to be kind of slithery, if you will. Well, slithery or not, if it works for him, it works for him. Yeah, you got that right, Holmes. And now look at this power bomb right here from Patron. And oh, it's a snake eyes. Fade away snake eyes right there. Oh, and Tommy with a nice suplex on Patron right there. Patron smiling right there on the ground. You can't see him, but he has a big old grin on his face because he likes them suplexes. The harder they come and the harder he falls, it gives him an adrenaline rush right there. Call him a psycho if you want to, but that's Patron in a nutshell. And now Tommy Gunn on the outside. No disqualification, no countouts in this one. And Patron now with a kendo stick. Oh, and before he could use it, oh, and look at Cyrus Alvarez flying down here like Nacho Libre. I am a real tech-savvy man. Now Patron from behind, throwing Tommy Gunn back in the ring now, and tried to anyways. Tommy Gunn fighting it off, and Cyrus Alvarez going after both men here on the outside. Patron now with a scoop slam. Cyrus Alvarez hits that padded area right there, and Patron telling Tommy Gunn to get up right there. Tommy Gunn does get up, and now a gut-wrench suplex right here on the outside, and Patron got caught slipping. Oh, a baseball bat right here from Cyrus, and that's not the way you fix a computer, Holmes. One time I had a guy fix my computer at my grandma's house, and he was using a baseball bat. What the hell are you doing? He said, "This is the method that we use." And then on the report, my grandma got mad and said that he dented the computer, and he said that it was hell damage. And I said, where the hell do you get hell damage from, Holmes? But I digress. I also had an aunt that claimed hell damage on her legs, but that's another story for another time. Now Tommy Gunn, you're such an idiot, Hector. Tommy Gunn going after El Patron on the ramp right there, but Cyrus Alvarez now shoulder first into Tommy Gunn, and he goes down, and now another kendo stick on the outside. And now Cyrus, look at this. Oh, what a bubble bomb right there. And it looks like we have a lot of toothpicks here in Canada. There's one toothpick on the floor, one in Tommy Gunn's hand, and my goodness, no wonder people are booing him. He's wearing all-American stuff here tonight. Cyrus Alvarez getting back in the ring now as Patron gets thrown back by Tommy Gunn, and now both men attacking El Patron here, and now Patron with a back body drop. Now look at this, Tommy Gunn staring in the face of the devil himself, Patron, and now Patron with a knife-edge shove. Watch out from behind. And he gets out of that one, but Tommy Gunn picks him up now. Look at this. Oh, Tommy Gunn with an All-American slam right there. One. And Cyrus in there to break it up, and Patron has been busted wide open. And now look at this. Power bomb attempt right here. Now Patron in the ring with a toothpick, and now going after Tommy Gunn, and a chingazo out of nowhere. This could be it if Patron can finish it right here, but goes after Cyrus. And now, oh, he was going to go for the forbidden door, but Cyrus gets up right now and counters with a German suplex. We didn't even vote for the damn matchup, Hector. And if you think it's going to be Tommy Gunn, put up an American flag. If you think it's going to be Cyrus, put up a nerd emoji. If you think it's going to be Patron, then put up a 100. Well, that was your job, Holmes. I didn't take over. I was just trying to help you out, but you can't even do your own damn job. And now look at Patron. Oh, with a pop-up Samoan drop right here. And Patron in the ring with Cyrus. And oh, look at this. This could be bad. Suplex on Patron. And Patron with a headbutt now. Oh, and he's going to size him up right here. It might be Might be time. Oh, look at this. Patron, sorry, Miss Jackson. Hook of the leg, 1, 2, and I thought Patron had it right there, but Tommy Gunn with a kick out right there at the very end, and now Cyrus the Virus trying to finish up Tommy Gunn right here. Picks him up. Oh my God, he's gonna go for the spike power driver right there, and Cyrus looking to win this one. 1, and Patron right there to break it up at 2.5. Now Cyrus and Patron now. And Patron dropped him like a bad habit right there. Went for the DDT, but Patron saw it coming. Knife edge chop. Went for the super kick, but nobody home. And now Cyrus has Patron right where he wants him. Irish whip now. Could be a pop-up powerbomb. No, goes underneath. Leapfrog Jones. And Cyrus. Sidewalk slam on the steel chair. Now Tommy Gunn back in the ring now. Oh, and a big boot to the face, and he takes down the All-American Holmes. And Tommy Gunn, oh my God, a back to the face right there. And now Cyrus the Virus trying to finish this matchup off right here. And now look at this roll up right here from Tommy Gunn. What the hell happened? I don't know. Somebody pushed the wrong button or something. And now Cyrus the Virus with an inverted DDT, Patron on the outside with the steel steps. He needs to hurry up though, because Cyrus might win this one. 1, 2, and Cyrus the Virus wins this matchup over Tommy Gunn, and it qualifies for that Battle Royale in 3.5 weeks, and Patron was on the outside thinking of a game plan. Yeah, he sure was, Holmes, and it cost him big time right there. Patron, he could have had an opportunity to become number 30 in the Rumble, but he loses that opportunity right here as Cyrus the Virus qualifies for that matchup, Holmes, and you only get one shot at it. So Patron still has a shot in the Rumble, but he won't be at number 30. That belongs to that man, Cyrus the Virus. And right about that, you see the replay right here of all three men just going at it. There's an All-American Slam right there. At first, I thought you were talking about IHOP, but you're absolutely right. All-American Slam right there. And then Patron with a... Well, he was going to go for something right there. Oh, he went for the sorry Miss Jackson. I thought that was going to be it, but Cyrus able to get the breakup right there, as you see it on your screen. And then, right there, with a spike power driver. And I thought that was going to be it, but Patron able to counter out. And then Patron on the outside was not able to get back in the nick of time. And Cyrus the Virus qualifies for that Battle Royale. We'll be right. Well, we won't be right back. That was the main event for Chad Cattleman and Hector Hernandez. We say good night here from Vancouver. Hope you like this edition of WFA Thursday Night Riot. We'll see you next time right here on YouTube TV.